Good day, and welcome to our FAQ page. Today we will talk about protection. No, not that protection. Today we will talk about personal protection. One question is very popular among those I interact with at our meet and greet events: bulletproof vests. The purpose of this video is to summarize some of the information to help you understand the subject. There will be some standards and vendors' names mentioned in this video. This is done for academic reasons only. We are not affiliated with any of those. There will be some unpleasant graphics in this video, as this is a training manual. So, if you feel you may be scared of the view or there are minors present, take this moment to pause the video. I wear a vest. When you see me during training events or search and rescue operations when I walk into the office of my everyday work, there are two types of vests available: overt and covert. The names are self-explanatory. The first is visible. The second is hidden from the plain sight. There are multiple purposes for the first type of the vest. They are designed to be both load-bearing and plate carriers. The covert vest is most commonly used in either civilian layout, like an office or a trip to a store. Sometimes you may combine the covert vest with your service gear during search and rescue operations or light physical security duty. What should you consider and where to start and which vest to obtain? As with any gear, vests are mission specific. What do you need to keep in mind when you select your ballistic protection gear? Weight equals pain. If you're a hiker or a backpacker, if you did the military or a law enforcement service, if you're a firefighter or a search and rescue volunteer, you know that the weight of your gear directly impacts your endurance capability and the period you can perform your duties. The bulletproof vest consists of two main components: the vest itself, a shell with pockets to carry the ballistic panels and trauma plates. Vests are designed using different materials depending on their intended use. The plates have different shapes based on what they will be used for and how much area of protection they have to offer. There are four most popular types of materials used in manufacturing ballistic panels: Twaron or Kevlar, depending on the manufacturer, polyethylene, variations of ceramics, and steel. There are four variables to consider in choosing the panel material. Those are weight, ballistic protection, number of damage it may take before degrading, duration of service, and the shelf life. The lightest of them all are various polymer materials, like Kevlar. I'm sure you heard the name. There are multiple alternatives to the substance today, but they all act the same way. Multiple layers of a thin, light material with very long molecules positioned 90 degrees to each other, creating a panel which will bend but cannot be penetrated. An everyday use of a polymer materials in ballistic protection is to develop lightweight panels. Mostly you will find those panels in low-level protection niche, qualified as Class 3A by the NIJ standard. We will cover those a bit later. The other three materials offer a similar level of protection up to Class 4 by the NIJ standards. Ceramic and polyethylene will provide you with the advantage in the weight category, sacrificing the panel's capability to sustain multiple hits. Most ceramic plates will lose the ability to protect after 2-3 impacts as the material shatters and falls apart like a broken vase. The examples of the steel panel will be the one from AR500. The US-based company produces affordable ballistic solutions for everyday and professional use. Steel panels may weigh up to 8 pounds per unit, but provide superior protection and may sustain many impacts. Will the vest save my life? Bulletproof vests are designed to protect the wearer from the bullets and other ballistic threats. When worn properly, a high-quality bulletproof vest can significantly reduce the likelihood of serious injury or death from a gunshot wound. However, it's important to note that no vest can provide 100% protection against all types of bullets and ballistic threats. The effectiveness of a bulletproof vest depends on a number of factors, including the quality of the vest, the type of the bullet or projectile that it's designed to stop, and the location and angle of the impact. Even with a high-quality vest, there is still a risk of injury or death from a gunshot wound, particularly if the bullet strikes a vulnerable area of the body. It's also important to note that wearing a bulletproof vest does not guarantee survival in the event of a shooting or other violent attack. Other factors such as the speed and severity of the attack, the number of attackers, and the victim's ability to respond effectively can all play a role in determining the outcome of the violent encounter. Bulletproof vests are not designed to provide protection against the forces and impact of the car accident, and wearing a bulletproof vest in a car accident would not provide any additional protection or increase the chances of survival. In fact, wearing a bulletproof vest while driving or riding in a car accident could actually increase the risk of injury in the event of an accident. The vest restricts movements and limit the ability to brace or adjust to the force of the collision, potentially increasing the risk of injury to the neck, spine, and other rare areas of the body.